It's a big night in Champions League. Joao Cancelo looking for the run of Raheem Sterling, and it turned out to be good defending there by Corona. Luis Diaz can have a run here for Porto. It's a good run as well. He might go all the way. That's a quite outstanding goal. Well, he picked it up from a long way out, had one thing on his mind, and Luis Diaz has just scored a brilliant opener for Porto.
Outstanding, really poor defending.
To the post, and then Sterling is fouled, and the referee's given a penalty. Well, what a passage of play that was. And at the end of it, Martin, Manchester City have got a penalty.
Yeah, take the...
And Aguero scores just about underneath Marchesín, who did all he could to get there. But Sergio Aguero quickly levels things up at the Etihad. City 1, Porto 1. Coming in is Gundogan, good save. Really good save, plunging to his left-hand side. It's Gundogan, it's outstanding. You cannot hit them any better than that. Ilkay Gundogan with a brilliant free kick for Manchester City.
Superb, wasn't it?
Conceição really wants to get something from tonight. Here's Torres though for Manchester City. Makes some room and scores a great goal. Second goal in Manchester City blue, and that was a little bit special from Ferran Torres.
Well, I said he wanted it, and all he's done is made a forward run.
Raheem Sterling waiting to tee up Riyad Mahrez, good save. Suppose that. So that's it, Manchester City are off and running in the Champions League. It was a tough test, maybe tougher than ever.
Cut back by Foden, and Kamara is there helping out his defence and giving away the... Not quite in time. Zinchenko, lovely cross from him. They haven't cleared that at all convincingly, but got away with it.
I heard the lads kind of talking before.
He's got a chance here maybe to give Manchester City the lead, and they get that lead as well. It was a mistake in the defence. They haven't managed to hold on. It was Torres breaking onto it and putting the chance away. 2 in 2 games for him. For Torres. And then Zinchenko hit the outside of the post. Close, very close.
Yep.
Toba, got to watch his left foot. He will try it. And that was a pretty good effort. Here, 2013, Foden standing up towards the back post, and surely too it is. Ilkay Gundogan was there to stab it home, and that takes any pressure there was off Manchester City. 2-goal cushion now.
Yeah, that's the one they wanted. Gives them.
Lovely ball, De Bruyne, Sterling, easy as you like. 3-0 Manchester City, and that was a textbook strike.
That was just beautiful. Everything about the move was just sensational. It really was. It was fluid.
Well, they handed out a lesson tonight, Manchester City. They really did. Not bad. In that on. Mahrez. Torres has played a 1-2. He's got it behind here. Does he finish it this time? He does. That's 3 in 3 Champions League games for the new signing, Ferran Torres. Goal was coming, and it has been delivered. Mahrez bent in there. Sterling must score. No, the flag was up. It looked as if it couldn't count, and yeah, looked offside. Walker, Sarr does well there. Outside of the boot, that one. Bruma, good idea. De Bruyne, lovely ball again as well. Jesus has scored out of nothing. What a finish that is. What a return to the team by Gabriel Jesus. That was close to sensational. And Mecha to lay it back, and that's a 3rd goal. Cancelo with his left foot. 3-0 to put some icing on it. He enjoyed that. He's been looking for one ever since he came on. total control of this group and surely on their way into the knockout.
One of the beautiful game's most beautiful exponents. Half of them not. There's no flag here. As Jesus is denied by out of position again. Jesus for Sterling, lovely backheel for Foden, that's a brilliant goal. After half an hour of knocking gently on the door, Manchester City break through again. Who goes for goal on the Rafinha cross, and Fernandinho controlled it well but then gave it away. It's a very ambitious effort, and I thought for a moment Etihad once in the first half when it mattered. A very nicely made and scored goal by Phil.
Of course, Manchester City deal very much. Playing it inside, Torres is there, and the goalkeeper got an important touch on that.
Action. The defender does really well, drops in onto the line, that's definitely going in.
Ferreira looking to measure one for the top corner. Fernandinho in behind, and Foden is there kicking himself for not just getting Bernardo Silva. It's a good run so far. Can he finish it? No, that goalkeeper is there again.
Marchesin once.
Must be wondering what they've got to do to finish inside this time. Jesus with the header, and on the rebound puts it in. Off the bar first of all. And Gabriel Jesus for Manchester City with just over 10 minutes left. Fernandinho to play it in, and Jesus with the header. They've certainly looked more of a goalless. Manchester City keeping 4 consecutive clean sheets in Europe for the first time since 9.
And Marseille. Gundogan picks out Torres. Mahrez with the chance, and then drags his shot wide. It was a shot that Mandanda was always comfortable. It's on Ake. This is promising for Marseille. Germain was coming in, and it was great defending in there by John Stones. It was hacked at by Alvaro, and then the shot comes in from Sanson. It was out in the first half for Marseille. Mahrez running at pace, works its way through, and Ferran Torres scores the first goal tonight for Manchester City. Well, the message might change from Villas-Boas now, but Guardiola can celebrate. And young Ferran Torres. Phil Foden out to take the Manchester City corner. It's a good one, good save by Mandanda. And there's the tap in by the poacher. It's another goal on the list for Sergio Aguero. Nobody's done it better in the sky blue of Manchester City. All he needs is half a... Ferran Torres with the pass. Sterling's in there and gets the final touch to make it 3-0. Two Manchester City players have come off the bench to score tonight. That's 7 on the season for Raheem Sterling for Manchester City. Sergio Aguero came off the bench to score a goal. The first goal tonight was scored by...
No.
There's João Cancelo. Beautiful ball, headed in by Bernardo Silva. All he had to do was stick his head on it. The delivery was so good. One of the smallest players on the field, didn't have to jump, just had to move onto the ball and head it home.
And that could do it.
João Cancelo. Ball was rising from the moment it left.
Zakaria, player is in the box. Bensebaini was coming in, player with a flick, inches wide. An audacious for the first time since he came on. Here's Cancelo, good delivery again. Bernardo Silva on the end of it, and poked in for a second goal by Gabriel Jesus. Well, it's the same combination that led to the goal. Cancelo's cross, Bernardo Silva's header. This time it's finished off by the Brazilian Jesus. Chips another one in, this time to Gundogan, cushioned down to Foden. Lovely move from Manchester City. Here's a chance for right at the end for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and a save for Ederson. Well, it's taken Demic now. The Manchester City steamroller continued in each half in the first leg, but the gap between the teams. Cancelo's ball towards Foden. Good save. Phil Foden got the touch, and Jan Sommer down to make a really important early save for Borussia. Kevin De Bruyne, good shot, oh that's a great goal! Absolutely thumped in by Kevin De Bruyne. And that's the 100th goal scored in all competitions this season by Foden, who's quickly on the move. Lovely ball in now to Gundogan, who scores again. That's another goal in the bank for Ilkay Gundogan, who's enjoying his best scoring season of his career. And Manchester City scored twice. And the save by Ederson. That's the second time he's had to make a save tonight, the Manchester City. Plays it in now to Riyad Mahrez. They've got men over here, Manchester City. And Mahrez's shot beaten away by the goalkeeper, Zinchenko. Away by Stones. Chance now for Wolf.
A good hit from him, wasn't it? Yeah.
On the horizon, and we wonder if this is their year. An excellent goal by Kevin De Bruyne, top corner.
To Bellingham. Great effort from the former Birmingham City man, and a smart save from Ederson, one he would have expected to make, but this gun had given the ball away. Foden to play it across the face of goal. Mahrez had to stretch for it, and De Bruyne is there to put Manchester City ahead, and that all came from a mistake by Emre Can in midfield, and City pounced, and pounced quickly and clinically, and Pep Guardiola's side take the lead. Players to pick from, of course. De Bruyne is, of course, one of them, and he can line up one here, and it whistles, what, a foot or so wide.
It's so powerful when he...
What a lovely ball that is. Foden! Hits, makes the save, it bounces out. And he's just as well for him that Hummels was first on the... Humble young man as well. Haaland round the corner, Royce is in here! And they've got their away goal! Marco Royce strikes for Borussia Dortmund, and that's a dagger to the heart of Manchester City.
It is, but they've been capable of it all game.
No. Gundogan, and put in by Phil Foden. Manchester City have the lead, last minute of the 90. He's deserved it. He's been brilliant all night, and now he's capped it with a goal. Big goal for City. 2-1 lead to Germany next week. Classy game, quality game here.
And open themselves up. I think if they're patient, they'll get their opportunity.
Shot is blocked on the way through, and Dortmund have the lead, and it's Jude Bellingham with a fantastic finish into the roof of the net, his first Champions League goal, and that's one to set the cat really among the pigeons.
Wow, what a strike this.
Cut out by Moore, but he's lost out there. De Bruyne off the underside of the bar. My goodness me.
Which way is he going to go? Outside Mooring. And underneath hits his crossbar. He had to do that. No other option for the Swiss keeper.
Better hide this.
Foden. And handball is the verdict here. Penalty Manchester City. Emre Can was stooping to head away, and he got himself in a bit of a mix-up. And Mahrez fires in emphatically. Manchester City draw level in Dortmund and go ahead in the Champions League quarter-final. Royce puts it in, and it's headed towards goal and only just over. Mats Hummels up there. Lunch made that look easy, and De Bruyne goes on and brings the save from Marvin Hitz.
Great run, brilliant work from De Bruyne. That's
for the Germans. Now here's Foden, who lets fly and scores, and that will do it for Manchester City. It is their young crown forensically examined, but the decision stood, and Riyad Mahrez put the spot kick away before Phil.
Di Maria with the corner, and it's in! And he's done it again! It's Marquinhos who scored in the semi-final a season ago, who fires Paris Saint-Germain ahead against Manchester City.
Well, there's just certain deliveries that...
And it goes towards Bernardo Silva, who was able to reach it fully stretched. And he took a Paris Saint-Germain touch. It's an important save. They've got the chance here, and it's been set up for Foden! Saved by Navas. Glorious opportunity for Manchester City. Again, Paris Saint-Germain. Zinchenko. De Bruyne. Teasing one and all, it's gone in! It's a goal for Manchester City! It's been scored by the talisman Kevin De Bruyne! And what a big moment that is in this Champions League semi-final! Paris Saint-Germain won! Manchester City wearing the armband, the captain of Manchester City. It is Mahrez! Oh, it's another one! It's absolutely brilliant! Mahrez was right all along! And Manchester City have come from a goal down to lead 2-1 in Paris! They're in Champions League dreamland! By Rodri, Mahrez with an opportunity! It's it just wide. A third goal would have had them dreaming of Kevin De Bruyne. Hits it with the left foot! Lots of power. Took a deflection, it's a corner, De Bruyne. And Istanbul is as near to Manchester as it's ever been. It's a brilliant night for... They well emerge. A night where the City players will try and play without a care in their heart, despite the immense into the middle. He's got Kevin De Bruyne supporting as well. And it might break here. Oh, it's in! It's Riyad Mahrez! Well, he scored in Paris, and he's done it again tonight. It's first blood to Manchester City in the second leg of the semi-final, and Riyad Mahrez gets another one.
Well, I'll tell you what, Riyad Mahrez...
Diallo to Herrera, who shoots! Always a little bit too high, that time. Drills it in, good stop by Navas. Here's Bernardo Silva with a deflected shot, which spins behind for the corner. All kinds of grass ahead of him. De Bruyne. Foden. Mahrez! In it goes! Manchester City could start dreaming of the final! Mahrez magnificent in both legs! 2-0 on the night, 4-1 on aggregate. Manchester City takes on Quintana right at the post. That would have been the perfect way to finish off a magnificent night. Reach the summit. An agonising journey that's seen so much heartache and disappointment. It's been held in Portugal, but it's the first time it's been played in Porto. Big games need big players. Oh, fantastic to Sterling. He's in behind them. Reece James gets back. Mendy was there as well. It works its way here to Mount. Chelsea might be in. Werner with a chance. Ederson with the save. He could have had two already tonight, Timo Werner. That was a lovely flowing move from... Here he is again. It's been the Timo Werner show up to now. And it's another one into the side netting. It took a deflection. Chelsea corner. Havertz in a pocket of space. Ederson came and didn't get there. Chance for Chelsea. Goal for Chelsea. Kai Havertz in the Champions League final. Ederson couldn't get there. And Chelsea take the lead in Porto. And a man they paid a lot of money for last summer has delivered when it really matters. Manchester City 0, Chelsea 1. Walker with the cross. That's a good take by Mendy. It was easy. Foden. Here come Manchester City. Mahrez. It's a really good ball. Brilliant defending Azpilicueta. Gundogan behind him. Thought he was getting a tap in tonight. And then Pulisic. Oh, what a chance. Glory in the drag out. Reece James missed times here. Aguero lifts it in. Mendy able to catch it when he had a touch there. Aguero didn't get the first one away. There's the shot. Oh, he was completely flat-footed, the goalkeeper. The full-time whistle. Chelsea have won